Hello everyone and welcome back to Cook and Share. Today we're making Pandesal, and let's begin with our dry ingredients. First we have baking powder, instant yeast, all-purpose flour, sugar, breadcrumbs, and salt. And our wet ingredients are melted butter, fresh egg, vegetable oil, fresh milk, and warm water. Our first step is to activate the yeast by placing it in warm water, about 110 degrees. And we'll add a bit of sugar. And we'll give it a good stir. And we're going to let this sit for about 5 minutes until it gets nice and foamy and bubbly. Until it looks like this, nice and bubbly and foamy. The next step is to combine our dry ingredients. So first the flour, the salt, the sugar, and baking powder. And we'll mix this together until it's well combined. Now we'll add our wet ingredients, starting with the egg, vegetable oil, melted butter, fresh warm milk, and the yeast mixture. And we're going to stir this until it forms into a dough, until it looks just about like this. Next, we're going to place some flour on a flat surface. This will be our work area. And we're going to place the dough on, and we're going to knead it, just by massaging and rolling it until it's nice and smooth and elastic-like. And you can continue to add flour to your surface if you need to avoid sticking. Once your dough is kneaded, you'll have a nice round elastic ball just about like this. Now we'll place it back in the bowl. Next we'll cover it with plastic. And we're going to place it in a warm place for at least an hour to let it rise or until it doubles in size. And this is our dough after 1 hour, and as you can see it's doubled in size. And we're going to remove it from the bowl, and we're going to cut it into 4 individual pieces, and we're going to roll in each individual piece until it becomes a log shape. Now we're going to cut these into individual pieces, just about like this. And these are the individual pieces we've cut. Now we're going to dredge each piece in a bowl of breadcrumbs. And we'll place them on a baking tray and with a baking sheet under it. And make sure there's a nice space between each Pandesal. Now we're going to cover them with a damp cloth, and we're going to let them sit for another 15 minutes to rise a little more. After 15 minutes, our Pandesal is ready, and we're ready to slip it in the oven and bake. Next, we're going to put it in a preheated oven of about 375 degrees and bake for approximately 15 minutes. And after 15 minutes, our Pandesal is ready to serve. And here's the final product of our delicious Pandesal. For exact measurements on this recipe, visit www.filipinocooking.net. And once again, have a great day and enjoy.